Hello, I'm PotterDA42, and today I'm going to go through and do some book reviews, or not book reviews, but I'm going to show you my book collection, and I'm going to do it a bit differently. I'm going to go shelf by shelf in each video. In the first two videos, you're going to see some religious text, because that's where my religious books are, and I have two bookshelves to go through. And the second one won't be quite as long, and I'm going to try to do one shelf per day until I finish my collection, but you know, I can't make that a promise. I will try my best to make that happen, but I cannot, as I said, guarantee it. Um, but also, something I want to do that I think is going to be kind of fun is if you see a book in my collection that you would like to see an in-depth review on, leave a comment telling me which book that is. I'll spend about a week or, week to 3 weeks, depending on how long the book is. Try my best to read through it as fast as I can and then get you an in-depth review on it up. I'll try to make each review around 5 minutes in length. So, of the books you want to see. And if there's one that you would like to see reviewed that's not in my book collection, go ahead, leave a comment telling me which book it is that you would like to see me review, and I'll look for it in a local library and see if I can get a review of it up for you. Anyway, without further ado, here you have bookshelf number one, shelf number one review, take one. To start off with, I'll show you my collection of Bibles, and I'm going to try to keep this short as I can. But my Bible collection is, first of all, I have Rock of Ages Study Bible. Most of my Bibles, whenever I get new ones, I give away, but some of them I've held on to. This is the children's Bible. I had it whenever I was really little, and it's really messed up. This is one I carried around for a long time. It's a paperback Bible. I got it for like 25 cents, but as you can see, it's had the front cover tear off and carrying it around and stuff. And then I have one of my favorite study Bibles I've ever used, the Life Application Study Bible. This is the personal size. It's really good study Bible, a lot of awesome notes. Then I have, it's a New Testament, and I just really like the way this one's bound, and I was really happy whenever I found that. Actually, it was given to me, I think, by my mother, but I was really happy when I found it. This is New Testament with Psalms and Proverbs, and it was given to me by a guy while I was at college walking around. He stopped me and said, hey, can I give you this? And I was like, sure. So then I have, this is called My Little Bible. It's just random scripture, random Bible verses in that. Next is, this is the Zondervan Classic Reference Library, so they're reference books for use while studying the Bible. It contains the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, Haley's Bible Handbook, Cruden's Compact Concordance, and the Nave's Compact Topical Bible. So a really good thing to have if you're interested in studying the Bible. Definitely pick that up. It's really good help. And then not exactly Bible commentary, but something to test your knowledge of the Bible. The Great Bible Trivia Workout. It's put out by Zondervan, and this one was written by Brad Dinsmore. Pretty fun stuff. It's a good little fun thing you can do with your friends. And then, this is actually something I'm borrowing from my pastor right now. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm about halfway through it. It's really good. The Revised and Expanded Answers book. This one I bought. My church library had it in, and I read it and thought it was really good, so went ahead and picked a copy up for myself. The Teenage Years of Jesus Christ. Then something that my church bought for me whenever I was still a teenager. Teenager, you can make it. Something we went through as a church, Bible Truth for New Believers. Moving on, we have The Reason for God by Timothy Keller. This is actually a really good philosophical vent on the belief of God in an age of skepticism. Really good. And The Prodigal God, also by Timothy Keller. It's recovering the heart of the Christian faith. And I haven't read this one yet, but so far this one was really good, and I really like the way he writes. So I highly recommend those two books. Then I have this Pocket Companion for Christian Workers. This is something my church gave out. The Great Controversy Between Christ and Satan. It's actually a decent read, pretty good. finish up my Christian nonfiction. Well, not this isn't all of it, but my Christian nonfiction that isn't by a particular author. I have New Age versions by G.A. Riplinger. She actually did a lot of research into like the different Bible versions, and it's a really good read. I'm only this far through it so far, so America in Crimson Red, it's just the history of the Baptist Church in America, and it's actually really good. It's also like just history of the Baptists in general for America. And then the Fox's Book of Martyrs, just different story of different martyrs. Different stories of different martyrs. A book that I highly recommend that everyone pick up and read because it's amazing is a book called Wayback, Wayback a novel. I actually do want, once I finish this, I will do an in-depth review on this one definitely, because Sam Batterman, he works as a programmer for Microsoft, I believe, and science fiction, Christian science fiction, which I've been looking for something good as far as that goes for a while, and it's really hard to find that in today's world, but he did a really good job with this book. It's called Wayback Again. He's got another book that he's working on, and I highly recommend him as an author, highly recommend him as a person. I've heard him lecture, talked to him personally. He's really an awesome guy, and very good book. Definitely check it out. And then, and to possibly one of the acclaimed, most inspirational Christian authors of any time. He did a lot of philosophical events, and I have one of the philosophical events here in the form of C.S. Lewis's The Problem of Pain. Very good read. Highly recommend it. Um, then I have all three of them in this series. That's C.S. Lewis's The Space Trilogy. This is Out of the Silent Planet, Book 1. Very, very good. Highly recommend the Space Trilogy. I got the Essential C.S. Lewis so I could get the complete text of Book 2, Kurlanda, which this has the complete text of Kurlanda, The Abolition of Man, and The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, complete text of all three of those. Also has a lot of other short stories and essays that he wrote, and it's very good. Definitely recommend it if you're a fan of C.S. Lewis. Pick up the Essential C.S. Lewis collection. And then C.S. Lewis, That Hideous Strength, Book 3 of the Space Trilogy. Again, very good reads there. And then this is Book 1. This is something I found in a... I believe it's Book 1. I could be wrong about that. I could very well be wrong, but I believe it's the first book of the series of the Chronicles of Narnia. But this is the book in CD gift set. I found it at a grocery store, actually, in a for sale bin of books for really cheap and had to pick it up. So, very good read. Highly recommend it. And again, the thing is, if you see a book in my collection you would like to see me do an in-depth review on, let me know, and I will be sure to do that for you. And at any rate, that was the end of Bookshelf number 1, Shelf number 1, review, take 1. And I hope that you have enjoyed it, and I will talk to you another time.